YouTube? Okay, I think we're live. I think we're good. I believe. I believe we're good. Why weren't you live? It's Thursday. I was watching football. I wanted to see, I want to see the football today. I'm loving Black Ops 7 Zombies right now. I have... So, I've been playing Black Ops 7 Zombies today for a few hours. Yeah. I can honestly say it's really good, man. It's Black Ops 7 Zombies is pretty solid. I don't know how much we're going to play it on stream, because a lot of the zombies is not really like... Okay, so here's where I'm at with the zombies. All I was doing today was grinding, okay? I was getting my level up, I was leveling guns, I was doing camos for guns. I haven't touched the actual big, like, massive map yet, because I'm planning to do that with my buddy for the first time. And, the game came out on early on PC. So technically a lot of people weren't able to play it today, but I was, because I'm on PC. And so I was playing today. You click Bushwhack 18. Thank you, man. They brought back damage points to the kill points. I thought I was getting more points than usual. I was gonna say that. You know what? That makes sense. What guns have you leveled up so far? So I'm doing the SMGs first. I did the honestly, I can't tell you the name. I have no clue. what the fuck? I did the first one. The first one you get of the Ryzek, maybe the Rytech, something like that. And then I did the RK9, I think it was called. Now I'm on the MSC or something. So, respect for planning to play the map the first time with your buddy. I feel like get on that, respect that. I'm here for it. Yeah, and we're also going to play the campaign together because the campaign's co-op. So, wait, there's 2 maps. So, Black Ops did something a little different this year. They have like a survival map. Where's my mouse on here? What the hell? Why is my mouse not on the game? Okay, give me a sec here. I feel like for some reason my Phas is frozen. Let me fix that. What do you mean survival maps? So the difference is in survival maps, it's like one area. So think like, you know, remember Transit? They had like a map where it was just the farm. That's essentially what they did again. So it's like a small map. Really good for leveling up because it's just constant waves so fast, like constant action, you know. It's like it's not like you're sitting around waiting, you know. Because like the big map, there's a lot of traveling and movement. So, well, the views, brother. Hope you're doing amazing and your amazing job. I appreciate everything you do for us on YouTube. May God bless you through all the hard times of your life. 25. I appreciate that, Dibs. Thank you, man. That game was ass today. Football. I mean, it was okay. It was, you know, it was as good as a Patriots and Jets game was gonna be. It's fine. I can't complain. I saw a couple decent touchdowns. It was all right. So. Dark Souls tonight? We are going to finish Dark Souls 3 tonight. I plan to do Nameless King and the 2 DLCs tonight. And then that will be it for the Dark Souls trilogy, man. That will be it for the Dark Souls trilogy. What are we doing tonight on Phasmophobia? We're just going to play the game. We're going to keep checking out the new map. And then, yeah, keep leveling up as well because we just recently prestiged. So, I farted in my mouth. You got to be pretty flexible to fart in your own mouth. I hope you ate Taco Bell first. What the fuck? Is my game frozen again? Hang on. Are you Master Prestige? Brother, the game came out today. What do you mean am I Master Prestige? What do you mean? What up, Glab? On Phasmo? There is no Master Prestige, unfortunately. Okay, I think we're good now. Okay, we're good. I wish there was, man. There should be like a Master Prestige on Phasmo. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Okay. We got a blood moon. We got this is our first blood moon on the diner. First blood moon on the new diner. All right, hold on. The chat box isn't working for some reason. Let me fix it. What's your favorite map? I mean, Tanglewood's the GOAT, but like this one's pretty good too. I'm just gonna refresh the chat box. What up, Ezzy? What does Blood Moon mean in this game? So it makes the ghost more aggressive, it makes the ghost faster, and it also gives you more XP for winning the game. So it makes it harder, but it also like rewards you more. The reason it's really annoying is because with some ghosts, you need to hear their footstep sounds, and with it making the ghost faster, it's harder sometimes to actually differentiate which ghost it is because the footstep noises aren't the same as they usually are. So that can be kind of the tough part of it. What up, Huntsman? I dare you to say the ghost's full name. All right. What up, Tabitha? How's it going? About sound reacting LED lights from a TV in their fire? Oh yeah, those things are cool, man. Especially if you get them like especially if some of them like actually hook up to like read the color on your television. So like they're actually able to like copy the color scheme on the TV. So like if it's like a blue scene, the lights will be blue. Those things are cool. How you doing? I'm doing well. Appreciate you asking. Hope you're doing well as well. We're just starting up here. If Ghost is fast, you know it's Rev. Well, there's a couple other traits that would make it a Rev. I think the Ghost would actually be obvious to be a Rev before or after it's fast, if you get what I'm saying. I want to get those, but they're expensive as fuck. You just got the ones that react to sound. Yeah, this looks scary. Well, it is a horror game. But Blood Moon makes it extra scary. Okay, I believe we have all our items now. Let's just go make sure. Some are kind of fast. Well, the thing you really want to look out for is called a Fae. The Fae is the most dangerous ghost in the game, because it's slightly slower than a Revenant, but during the hunt, it won't ever slow down from that speed. At least if a Revenant loses sight of you, the Revenant will slow down. The Fae will never slow down, and it can only get faster. Okay. Just curious, what's this guy's name? Doris Lancaster. What an absolute loser name. Doris. Hi. Doris here. Alright, we're gonna get the smudge, we're gonna get the camera, we're gonna get the thermometer. Let's have some fun. Hey yo, Doris Lancaster. We here, buddy. We're here to find you. Don't be angry. Well, that was really close. Was that the locker in the break room? Wait. I don't think that was in here. Was that kitchen? Where's Breaker? Oh, look at those red eyes. You greasy little girl. You greasy little girl. They might have been actually out here. Maybe not. Is it right here? Wait, it might actually be right here at the front. Oh, it definitely is. Yup. Is this an Oni? No. 2 scares minus... Wait a minute, but the first one didn't touch me. Name any soccer player and I'll donate $10. I got the best one for you right now because he has the best name. Harry Kane, the absolute GOAT. That's right. That's right. Okay. I think this might end up being an Oni. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it might end up being an Oni. Finally got the carved in the Easter egg on Point Hope. Nice, man. Now you can never play that map again because it's terrible. Oh my god, it's a burger. Dude. Did I just hear the cash register? Oh, don't you start dinging. I'll ding too. Let's put the book down. What is this music of? Somebody's gonna call on their cell phone. I used to call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love. Don't eat it, Zane. Shit, I'm not gonna eat the burger. It's probably sitting there forever, brother. I think Ghost is in here. I got cold breath. I did. Let me see something. Ghost orbs. Gorbs. Oh, there's the step, so no UV, it looks like. Interesting. Freaky ass little ghosty. Actually, let me check my sanity again. I think this still might be an Oni. I'm so sick of you. Brother, your name is Odusa Runkus. What do you mean? What up, Levin? My McDonald's ran out of Coke Zero. Is this a Raiju? It definitely slowed down when it left the front dining area. It slowed down when it came back here. Interesting. Are you playing Phasmo? Yes. It's a rev? No, it's not a rev. It's too fast for a rev. Or too slow for a rev, I mean. It's sped up. It's sped up during the hunt, which means it can only be... Well, it could be a Jinn. It could be a Jinn. It did speed up on line of sight. This could be a Jinn. Let me try it. Oh, it spawned on top of me. Well, that's how that goes. I think it's 100% a Jinn. I think it's like 100% a Jinn. I think there's like no way this isn't a Jinn. It's not. I don't think it's a Raiju. It was a Raiju. Wow. I knew it was one or the other. I was thinking Jinn just because coincidentally it slowed down when it lost sight of me, but it was one or the other. I hate when that happens. Yep. Sometimes he just hunts on top of you and that's all you can do, man. There's not much you can do about it if it hunts on top of you. It's just one of them things, man. It's just one of them things that happens constantly in this game. There's no chance of escaping if it hunts on top of you. Hey Zane had a massive diarrhea with so much corn in it. It looked like corn chili. Brother, you are so close to getting timed out for that. What the fuck? What's your favorite map in Phasmo? I mean, Tanglewood's like the GOAT, but I like this new map, honestly. What? Why? What do you mean, why? That's disgusting. We tried jalapeno cheese dip. Yes. This is a good map? Yeah. I like the map. There's a few rooms where I actually haven't even got the ghost like interacting in it like at all yet. It's kind of weird. Remember me? I was playing 60 seconds like a nuclear game. Sure, man. You have read my diarrhea message out loud at least 30 times for the past 2 months. Are you saying that it was less weird before than it is now? Because I think it's always been weird. What are you playing? Phasmophobia. Chat, the name of the game will always be at the bottom of the screen, man. The name of the game will always be at the bottom. Reminds me of the diner, the transit map, Black Ops 2. It does, actually. Yep, that's for sure. It was the same before and I never got threatened by a timeout. No, you did. You just didn't know. You just weren't aware. You just weren't aware you did. I just finished another paranormal investigation. It was hard to keep my composure. Well, I'm glad you're okay, man. Have you played Elder Scrolls? Oh yeah, of course. Okay. Well, like, now you're just begging for it at this point. Like, if you're trying to talk yourself into a timeout, I mean, Jesus. I didn't get the motion sensor. Try to find the ghost room? Yep. We have to, yep.
John placeholder super.
Oh, there's John.
Chatted $5. Popped 4 flim flams of cod, came out with hepatitis. Been banging so long my cob is sanded down smooth. We smoke in symbiotes. That mega million dank.
Oh my, been banging so long my cob is sanded down smooth. Jesus. I appreciate you, John. Thank you, man. I appreciate the $5 super chat. That is crazy, though. I hope your cob's okay, man. Was that English? It was very English, yes. I do appreciate you, though, John. Thank you, man. I do this shit for the love of the game. I know, brother. Oh, kitchen. Ghost is in the kitchen. Kitchen ghost. Okay. EMF, spirit box. You love the kitchen? Of course, there's lots of fun interactions in the kitchen. Lots of cool stuff happens in here. What do you turn on? I don't know. Hold on. Are you here? Are you old? Give us a sign. Talk to us. Where are you? Are you here? Are you old? Are you young? Talk to me. Where are you? Where are you? Talk to me. Give us a sign. Talk to me. Okay. I love watching this guy that plays Phasmo. His name is Bushwhack18. Yeah, I have no idea, man. But thank you. Maybe the ghost will make you a burger? That would be really funny. That would be really funny. All right, let's see. Let's see here. We got to do a ghost orb check. Where you at, ghosty? You know what's weird? We had frost breath in here, and we had the ghost being picked up with spirit box. But since then, there's been like nothing. Really weird. Where's my thermometer? Where'd I put that tang? Oh, there. Where did I put the... Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's like 7 degrees in here, like 8 degrees. I think the ghost switched rooms. Oh, this door's wide open. Is that computer normally on? I'm dead. Dude, the switching of the items takes so long, I wasn't able to get my smudge out. Unfortunate. I was not able to get my smudge out. That room is too small. Unfortunate. Unfortunate.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
I love brain rot. I'm sure you do, man. Wow. Rough night so far. Rough night so far. When is that only ad live stream happening? I don't even know if I could do that.
Before starting the investigation.
W new partnership. I saw on the Discord. Yeah. So, I guess the creators or the publishers, I guess more that's the correct way of saying it, of the Souls games have seen the streams doing well, and a while back I applied to be a part of the partner creator program for Bandai Namco, and today we got accepted. So we are now partnered with the publisher of games like Dragon Ball Z, Dark Souls, Elden Ring, Code Vein, Little Nightmares, what else? Like a lot of like anime games. So, I mean, hey, if that can lead to us being able to play some Souls games a little early or something, that'd be kind of cool. Even if it's just like, you know, those like, you know, the streamers get like the game like a day early. I love Code Vein. Yeah, I'm excited to play that one. So hopefully we can get something for that. Does that mean you'll get to play games for free? Well, I don't know. Sometimes with some creator programs that's the case, but not always. It really depends. Play ML. The fact that you think you could just put ML in the chat and make me like understand what game you're trying to say, like just ML. Like what in the world is ML? No, I know it's milliliter, chat, but that he's like clearly he's referencing a game of some sort. Has your game crashed when you walked in the manager's office? No, I just died in the manager's office actually. Is the Family Guy a real person? Peter Griffin? No, but he has a lot of impersonators. Mobile Legend. There's no way you're trying to get me to play a fucking mobile game right now, right? There's no shot. There's no shot you're trying to get me to play some mobile game. That's crazy. That's crazy. Brother, do I look like an iPad kid? You don't like mobile games? My generation wasn't brought up on... It's funny. We were brought up on cell phones, but we don't really do mobile games. You know who does mobile games? Casual gamers and girls. That's kind of the audience. And moms. Moms, dude. Fucking Candy Crush, bro. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All the moms on Candy Crush back in the day. Holy shit, dude. It was like a phenomenon for them. It was life-changing. Oh my goodness. What about gacha games? Well, gacha games, I don't really consider gacha games mobile games. Like, they can be played on mobile, but like, they're not really mobile games, you know? Like, I don't know. I don't really consider gacha games a mobile game. Farmville? Bro, genuinely, the amount of times I would get like notifications from my random like aunt or uncle. Hey, click this so I can get more seeds for my farm in Farmville. It's like, brother, what the fuck? What about Pokemon Go? Pokemon Go is probably the greatest mobile game of all time for people who don't play mobile games. But the thing about Pokemon Go is it wasn't about the game. It was about the community. Like, you were bonding with people in your community through Pokemon Go that you never would have talked to or even met before. And you were doing that just because of the game. Like, that was different. Dude, I remember when Pokemon Go came out, I went to a Pokestop at like 2 in the morning and there was like 40 people there and everyone was there just sitting around shooting the shit, talking to each other while we were just grinding Pokemon Go. It was crazy. It was the most I've seen people outside in like decades. What's your opinion on Grown Ups 2? I mean, it's not as good as Grown Ups 1, but it's all right. The fact that we're in the kitchen again is crazy. It's an awesome memory. Yeah. And that was before like iPad kids. So like there weren't really any like brain rot people there. I imagine if Pokemon Go came out today, oh my god, bro, they would be so brain rot. It was like a perfect time before the brain rot iPad kids like took over that like sector of gaming. So it was a great time. Why'd you bring everything to the doorway? Just because it's faster than going to the truck? I missed those times? Yeah. I was putting time out. Oh yeah, Nightbot doesn't like when you spam emojis. Hate the Broncos, but I hate the Chargers far more, so you get a pass. Why you got it? What do you got against the Chargers? Oh. We got a little UV action. Okay. Is this a horror game? Yes. The great meme reset is near, don't worry. I remember when Pokemon Go... Okay. I remember when Pokemon Go came out. Where was that comment? Kids were too dumb to look both ways on the street. Well, I remember... Hantu? Hantu or Dio? Nah, it's a Hantu. It's gotta be Hantu. It's gotta be Hantu. Has to be Hantu. Has to be. There's no way. There's no way it's not. Yeah, it's definitely Hantu. Definitely. I mean, it could be Mimic, but I didn't see any ghost orbs. How do you know? Okay, so we'll let it hunt again. Listen to the footstep noises when it's in the kitchen. And then when it exits the kitchen, look at the speed. Why don't you ever do the weekly challenges? Because the weekly challenges aren't really worth it. Because I play on a difficulty where I basically get the amount for doing the weekly challenge pretty much every game. Did I just hear a poltergeist bomb? Ghost, can you hunt? I'm trying to make a point. Ghosty. Weekly challenges are weekly. This ghost can hunt anytime he wants, and he just doesn't do it. Let me turn this on, just for funsies. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, look at this. Ooh. Donuts for 90 cents? What is this, 2005? Summon him with the cursed object. I don't know all the locations for the cursed object yet. What do you think about Mortal Kombat? I love Mortal Kombat. I actually grinded the hell out of... Why are you hunting? Or why are you doing a scare? I play Mortal Kombat a lot, the newest one. Okay, here we go. You see how it's slow? You see how the ghost is slow? Okay, we're gonna pull it to its room. Come here, bitch. Listen to the footstep noise. Did it end? Son of a bitch. You know what? I'm over it. I'm over trying to show you this. I'm over it. Oh, it's a Hantu. Zane, on average, even with it not on the screen, how many people would send messages of you saying fat jokes? We actually counted one stream. Back in the day when we were a little smaller of a channel, there would be about 475 a stream on average around that. That was like the average, 475 jokes a stream. And that was before that we started just letting people do it. We actually were banning people at that point. So, yeah. People just like, they just come in and they immediately think to make fun of people every time, every stream. Like, a lot of people don't understand this, but this happens with every streamer. Like, if it's a girl, even if she's like bone skinny, they just call her fat. Like, if it's like some like weird like looking dude, they'll call him a virgin. Like, this happens to every streamer. So, what is bone skinny? What do you think bone skinny means? It means they're so skinny you can see their bones. That's bullying, though. Welcome to the generation that didn't have social interactions for a full year and a half and grew up on iPads. Back in my day, if you were bullying someone, you got punched in the mouth and then you stopped bullying somebody. That don't happen anymore. You grind Call of Duty? So, yes and no. I usually like to do the zombie camo grind every year, but I've yet to have a Call of Duty in recent years that's made me want to play the multiplayer like throughout the year. So, but we'll see about this year. This year might be a good one. How's the zombie grind this year? Oh my goodness. So some of you that are like OGs and have been here since the zombie grind from last year you had to get 2,000 headshots before you can do the special camo challenges for each gun. This year, it's only 1,000 headshots. So like the grind is going to be so much shorter. Dude, I remember last year, I was in a relationship at this time last year, and I was doing the zombie camo grind, and she was fucking pissed because she's like, "You're putting so much time into getting camos." She's like, "So you could just be playing the game for fun?" I said, "Yeah, well, it's a grind. It's fun getting the camos." She was not happy. She was not happy. Like, for most of it, she was supportive. Like, she would like watch me do it, and then by the end of it, she was like, "Okay, this is getting irritating now." How long was it? I think it took me about 9 straight days of playing the game, like a lot each day. Why did y'all break up? It's a long story. I don't mean any of these fat jokes. I'm just testing you, by the way. I think your content's cool. Thank you, man. No, and I don't care if people want to make jokes, chat. It does not bother me. Like I said, haters are going to be haters, But there's a lot of people that come in to make jokes just for the sake of them being jokes. And I will let either of those people do their thing. If people want to hate and make themselves look like idiotic assholes, they can make themselves look like idiotic assholes. If people want to come in and just make jokes, they can just make jokes for the sake of them being jokes. It's not that serious, man. Oh, I see this dude has mistaken me for a Roblox player. No, unfortunately, well, I say unfortunately, but it's actually fortunately, we don't deal with pedophilia here. We don't play Roblox, so, yeah. How much money do you make? It varies, man. What do you think of them starting to release the Epstein files? I'll believe it when I see it. Would you actually play Roblox if it wasn't a pedophile platform? Yeah, no, I've played Roblox before. Absolutely. 100%. No way it's in the kitchen again, right? Stop. Is it in the kitchen 3 games in a row? There's no way. That is insane. That is 3 games in a row in the kitchen. This is a Gooner safe space? What's that supposed to mean? It means this isn't a woke liberal echo chamber of people denying the fact that hot women are hot, and you're allowed to think women are hot and express that and openly share that you think people are hot. And this isn't a zone where we have to uglify characters to make them more inclusive. This is the farthest thing from an echo chamber or a safe space. Is it hunting? Unless there's kids. Well, kids shouldn't be in here anyways, but can't control that, can we? Ryan Reynolds is boring. Where the fuck did that come from? Oh, someone said Ryan Reynolds is hot. I see. I was like, why is bro talking about Ryan Reynolds? I was like, where did that come from? There are places where people care if you talk about people being hot. Absolutely. Yes. Oh, you're objectifying. Oh, you shouldn't talk about them being attractive like that. It's not good. It's not nice. Brother. Bros are gonna be bros, okay? If we want to talk about Sydney Sweeney and her badonkadonk, we're gonna talk about Sydney Sweeney and her badonkadonk. Okay? Like, oh, stepped in salt. Okay. There's a lot of girls who like that too. Well, absolutely. That's why I didn't say this is a male Gooner safe space. I just said this is a Gooner safe space. Just be respectful about it. There's nothing rude about saying someone's hot, man. You know how they make fat jokes about queso? Has anyone made a thing that his chair can't break? I'm just asking. If anything, if my chair actually did break, it probably would be better for me because it would probably go viral. Oh, it's a hunt. Oh, what the fuck? Dude, that came out of nowhere. Oh, I thought that was a scare. There wasn't even like a preamp or anything. It just instantly. Jesus. No, who said it was a yokai? It was actually a yokai.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. Because here,
It's harder to hear on this map. It is a little different than the house, yeah. When I grow up, I want to be a YouTuber and gamer. I just want to know if you make a decent amount doing that. You can. So what I will tell you is a lot of people nowadays like watching short streams versus horizontal streams. So with short streams, there's no ads. So you will be relying on your viewers to support you and your content. And if your viewers don't support you, you can't stream because you won't make money. So, the streaming space is changing a lot. So, that's not true. It's absolutely true. Short streams now have far more views than horizontal streams. It's like 70% of the views for streams nowadays are for short streams. Yeah. Only if you're Asmongold. Asmongold is in a very good spot. I mean, Asmongold can literally not even stream, and he would still be fine. Like, Asmon has like multiple businesses. Like, the dude can sit back and just play video games and live the rest of his life without doing a single thing, and he's fine. But so like members, yeah. So like if people want to support the channel, it's like members and super chats. There's like a various other number of places they can donate to. Like if you're like on Twitch, there's like Twitch subs and what the cheers with bits, I think they call it. So who's Asmond? He's an older streamer. Doesn't help the YouTube keeps crapping on their creators. Yeah, they've done some weird things. The IRS sent him a letter saying he owes them $20,000. That's nothing. Yeah, that's pocket change to him. I'm surprised he doesn't owe more, to be honest with you. So some months will vary. Yeah. What do you think about Assassin's Creed? I used to love Assassin's Creed, but I feel like they've kind of gone downhill, personally. I think the games have kind of fell off. Personally. That's just my view on it. I think the games have fell off a bit. So what you're saying, Zane, is you could sit here and get 900 average viewers, and if no one donated, you wouldn't make any money. Well, here's the thing, right? If you're getting that many viewers, then you can look to like sponsorships to make money. And like at that point, you might almost be wanting to join like an agency or like a gaming org or something. But would you ever consider streaming like playing a war game? A war game? Like what's that one game? Chivalry? What do you think about Val? Val. Battlefield. Nah, I mean, we played the campaign. Me personally with shooters, I'm not really a tactical milsim guy. Like, I like my shooters arcade shooters. I don't want the game to have any speck of realism. I want it to just be fun. I swear to God. Okay, it's not. It's not in the kitchen. It's not in the kitchen. But it is in this hallway. I think. Valorant? Yeah, not really a big fan of Valorant. Yeah, I believe it's in this hallway. Oh, it has to be, yeah. You're not really an FPS gamer? I am, but not like I don't know, not really. Why is there so much fog in the kitchen? I've been wondering that since this map came out. So, for some reason, there's like light beams that come out of this up here. And I don't know why it's a thing. Like, there's no reason to have these light beams here. I actually think this map would be way better if they didn't have these light beams. I don't know why they're here. It's really weird. Counter-Strike? Well, no, that's kind of like the tactical shooter kind of style that I said that I don't really like. You ever own a PSP? I actually did. Yep. I was a PSP owner. And not the Vita either, like the OG PSP. The OG PSP, man. Yup. Is it a hunt? Yup. Is that a miling? We didn't even hear that ghost while it was hunting until it came closer. That might be a miling. Hold up. Hold up. Did you ever own a Game Boy Color? I owned a Game Boy Color. I owned a Game Boy Advance SP. I never got into the DS though. I never got into the Nintendo DS. A lot of people don't realize that it says that you won't get banned. Yup. That's right. And then they realize like an hour later. Is it still the ghost room? Streaming on Twitch or YouTube? I stream on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok every night. Yep. Playing Dark Souls tonight? I am. So you trick people? There's no trick. It's been that way the entire time. It's not like it changes halfway through when no one's looking. It's been that way. It's stayed that way. It's always said that. How many people get banned a day? Well, none, because I don't ban people. Honk the car in the cop car? Wait, what? You can honk the cop car? That's funny. That's funny. Okay, I'm trying to see if this is a miling. Not a miling. It was just a coincidence. I'm assuming it's not a yokai. Yeah, it's not a yokai. Not a yokai, not a miling. I think it's out front now, though. It sounded like one at first. I know, it sounded very quiet, but... How do you know? So when you have your flashlight on, you know when the ghost is hunting, your flashlight's flickering? You should... a miling, when your flashlight isn't flickering, you won't be able to hear the ghost. But when the flashlight is flickering, you will be able to hear the ghost. That's essentially how it works. Have you played Arc Raiders? I tried Arc Raiders. Not really my kind of game. I don't really like extraction shooters. For the most part, I don't really find the progression very thrilling. I find it kind of boring personally. So there's ghosts in this game. It's a ghost hunting game, man. Okay, it's not a Hantu. It's not a Revenant. Doesn't seem like Phantom Blinks. It was not a yokai. It's not a Myling. It's not a Raiju. Not twins. Not Deogen. Not a Fae. For now, that's all I think I'm good for. How many children did you eat today? None. Any evidence yet? Nope. See if we can go look for ghost orbs. See, that is base speed. Oh, we need that. Let me see something. No, there's not Oni Blinks. It's not Oni Blinks. Is this ghost room? Kind of confused. I want to see where it spawns again. Demon based on how much it's hunting? I don't think it's hunting fast enough for it to be a demon. It's not a... Is Breaker on? Yeah, it's not a Jinn. It's not Noni. Do we have salt? Would anyone eat a dragon egg? No, probably not. Hey, Zane, loved the Dark Souls 3 stream yesterday. One of my favorite games of all time, and the vibes were immaculate. Can't stick around tonight, but hope you have a great stream. Thank you, man. I used to don't play Roblox. You ever considered playing a Five Nights at Freddy's one? They're actually pretty scary and dope. Oh, we played all the Five Nights at Freddy's games. Yeah, we played all the Five Nights at Freddy's games. Yeah. SCP games? We played a few, yeah. Okay. Just want to see. We need to get the ghost to step into this when it hunts. Hallway? Okay, no UV. And we're gonna smudge the ghost. We're gonna come back here. I think it's done now, right? Yep. No UV. And it's not a wraith. I don't think it's a banshee because it hasn't really teleported on top of me, hunting on top of me once. You got a perfect game of Phasmophobia? Of course, yeah, we got plenty of perfect games, yeah. It's a little harder to do on the new map because I'm still getting used to it, but... I forgot, what does the smudge do? It makes the ghost, like, basically, like, not able to track you or like, touch you. Did you ever play the Huntsman Spider game? Yeah, I'm never playing that game again. That game was terrifying. Play FNAF Part 2. We played all the FNAF games. We played FNAF 1 through 5. We played Pizzeria Sim, Security Breach, Secret of the Mimic, Glitched Attraction, Joy of Creation. We even played like a bunch of like the fan games. Yeah, we played them all, man. Why don't you ban for jokes? Because they're just jokes. There's no reason to get all worked up about jokes. All right, let's take some sanity, find the ghost room, and see if we can get at least one piece of evidence. Have you played Dieting? I've never heard of that game, man. Just got on, already scared. What's the game? I'd always say it's the name at the bottom of the screen, chat. You just gotta look down. All right, let's see here. I think I left thermometer in the kitchen. Oh no, actually, I think it was back hallway. When you jump, 2,000 people died in Texas. That's actually pretty good. Usually it's like millions die, so that's pretty good, man. It's not a mare because it turned on a light. I didn't turn on that light. Was this not the game with the hallway? Was this the kitchen? Wait. Was this not the game where it was? I thought it was in the hallway? Where the hell's my thermometer then? Weird. I could have swore this was the game. I could have swore this was the game. I thought it was in the hallway. Oh, I know you're there, ghost. Did it take my equipment? Oh, it's the butter. I'm not gonna lie. I think it hid my equipment. Because I can't find my equipment now. I left it in the hallway, I thought. I was like 90% sure I left it in the hallway. Okay, well, we know it's in the hallway either way, so... So we can put some stuff down in there. Do the Easter egg for the chat? I don't know what it is, man. You avoid all Roblox content? Yes, we ban all Roblox content. Yes. I have little sisters. And Roblox is actively working to benefit the people who want to abuse children like them. So Roblox will not get any support and any allowance to be supported in my channel or my content. Pedophile platforms will not see any support from me. Okay, here we go. Roblox should be banned. I agree. Roblox should be banned and everyone who works higher up in the company should be jailed for at least 10 years. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Milkaholic. I appreciate that. Thank you. So is it in here or is it not in here? I'm confused. Are you here? Where are you? Talk to me. Give me a sign. Where are you? Talk to me. Are you here? Are you old? Okay. We have Spirit Box. That just made things very interesting. Okay. It was on the news. What was on the news? Okay, where's my video camera? Is my video camera lost as well? The Roblox and pedophile stuff about it? Oh, I don't really hear about things on the news that much, but I heard about it online. Like I've seen a bunch of people do like videos covering it and all the fucked up details. I'm gonna be honest, guys. For the most part, I don't really trust the news anymore. Like, where could the ghost have thrown my equipment? It was literally in the hallway. It's so weird. Like I've never had a game where the ghost has like hidden my equipment and like threw it somewhere. It's crazy. Throw it in here. Hello, ghost. I wasn't in this room. Why do you need the video camera? We need to check for ghost orbs. Check the truck. It'll only show up if it's placed. If you don't trust news, who do you trust then? Online people. I honestly, I think there's some YouTubers that have more credibility than entire like news stations. Genuinely, some of the worst places you can go to for news are news stations. Like online, you have a much better chance of things actually being fact checked and like corrected if they're like reported on in the wrong way. So, do you like VR games? I don't think VR is that cool, to be honest. I've never really been into VR. Maybe one day they'll make it better. I don't know. I think my equipment's just gone. What do you mean? Well, there's actually an app. I can't remember the name of it, but my buddy was telling me about it. It's able to like it basically like scans the reporting of different stories, and it shows how like each news station is biased, and like how they like twist stories to fit their narratives and stuff, and it basically exposes them. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna find this thing, Chad. Unless it's sitting on a random table somewhere. I don't know. Do you have that in Canada? Yes, but here's the problem. The problem with it in Canada is we don't have like an oppressive news station. So, like, you know how America has like, you know, CNN, NBC, Fox News. Like, we don't have that in Canada. We have only one side telling the story, and there's no actual other there's no other side to the story, to this, like to the, what do you call it, like the spectrum, I guess is the way to put it. So do I know about Asmon's ABC rule? Always be cheating? Yeah. Yeah, this game kind of screwed me, man. My equipment is literally not here. So, I have no idea. Well, it's not a Moroi. Because if it was a Moroi, it'd be faster. Keep coming. Sometimes the equipment can get under the map. Yeah, that has happened to me before. I've lost a few crucifixes to them falling through the map. So I have no idea. I don't think it's a poltergeist. If this is a mimic, this is gonna suck. Because I don't have my video camera to check. Okay, we're gonna do one more test before we call it, and just guess. We're gonna do a timer check. Because the spirit will hunt after 3 minutes if you smudge it. Please play Dispatch. We might play Dispatch if it gets funded on the channel. It's halfway funded. It's halfway funded on the Throne wish list. It's halfway there. Is it gonna hunt? When are you ending stream? Oh, we're probably not ending stream for a while, because we're gonna play Dark Souls tonight. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's doing a scare. I want it to hunt so I can smudge it. You gotta go for the short hair baddie. Okay, I don't know what that means, but alright. Play Nocturnals. I have no idea what that is, but I'll look into it. This game sucks tonight. Yeah, it's been kind of weird tonight, I'm not gonna lie. It's alright. Phasmophobia is not gonna hit every night. You know, some nights Phasmophobia is not gonna be as fun as other nights. I will say we've had a couple good, pretty good straight nights. We've had some pretty good nights of Phasmo, but this is just, you know, sometimes it's a little... Sometimes the ghosts are going to be boring. Why not Arc Raiders? I just typically don't think extraction shooters are good games. I think the overall gameplay loop and the progression system is boring. It's just not my style of game. The Gabe Cube. I mean, you're probably still better off getting a PC instead of the Gabe Cube, honestly. Can this ghost just fucking hunt already? Like, holy shit, man. Ugh. Phasmo, you're being boring tonight, brother. Come on, man. What's this game? Phasmophobia. Phasmo's giving me some boring ghosts tonight, man. I don't believe your streaming room aesthetics you play... I don't believe your streaming room aesthetics you played football. You know what's really funny about that? You think that just because someone has a certain item in their room, that means they can't play football. What a brain dead take. The fact that I showed you photos of me in football gear. Stop scaring. And this dude is still like, you didn't play football. Like, what? I have photos of me from football, and you're like, you don't play football. Like, I remember this dude from yesterday. Yeah, dude, absolute moron. Literally, like, full-on proof. And this dude thinks that I still don't play football. It's crazy. You're I'm rage baiting. Got him. Well, it's easy to, you see, here's the problem. Your generation is so fucking dumb that it actually pisses us off. Us, I say us as an older folk, but we're not really that old, because how mentally deficient some people can be that they actually believe stuff like that. Just completely mentally deficient. I'm 33. Okay, that's even more embarrassing for you. Ooh, that's bad. Ooh, that's bad, brother. Ooh, man. Oh, boy. Is our generation cooked? Your generation is about, yeah. Yeah, I would say your generation is cooked. Finally. Okay, come here. Come here. Let me get to my... Okay, we smudge you. I get in the hiding spot. I start the timer. Finally. Are you getting the Steam console when it comes out? Absolutely not. There's no reason for me to get the Steam console. I personally don't think there's a reason for anyone to get the Steam console. But I mean, there's some people that literally don't even, they want a PC, but they want PC gaming, but they're like, they literally cannot function on a PC. Like the new Steam console is essentially for people that are too dumb to be able to understand how to install games on PC. No, it's not even good for people who are too dumb to build a PC. It's good for people who are too dumb to even use a PC. Like people that are like so dumb, they wouldn't even understand how to update drivers. You know? Like we're talking literally like super boomers. I like the Steam controller. You liked that controller? There's no way. Dude, the touchpad things on the bottom looked so weird. Drivers update themselves, by the way. Well, I mean, NVIDIA, you just have to click like 3 buttons and it updates itself, but that is not a spirit. Okay. So it's either an Onryo or it's a Mimic. I don't think it's a Mimic, because we haven't got a single speed ghost since. I'm gonna go Onryo. I'm just gonna guess Onryo. What do you mean, Zane? It's a PC? No, so it's essentially a console that just runs Steam Big Picture mode. Like it's not a PC. It's essentially an Xbox, except instead of it using Xbox software and like Xbox's like, you know, like operating system, it's Steam Big Picture mode. Essentially. I'd like that. And I think, see, if you know what that's going to be good for? That's going to be good for like the dads that want to play on like a 70-inch TV. You know, like that's for the people that want to play PC gaming, but they don't want to play at like a desk. Like they just want to throw it on the TV and just play it like it's a console. Like that's who it's for. It's for like the dads and like the boomers that can't operate a computer, but like they still want to play like PC only. They want to play like Tarkov. You know what I mean? It doesn't even have a NVIDIA GPU. Did they announce what the actual GPU is? What's the GPU in it? Don't tell me it's some AMD bullshit. Oh, it's an RX 7500? Oh my god, what are they doing? They're going the cheap route. Oh, they're going the cheap route, bro. Oh, man. That is, that's rough. Just look it up. They're not telling you the right info. It's not. All right, hold on. I'll look at it. It wasn't Onryo.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
Hold on. Steam console specs. Ugly ass fucking design, by the way. Okay. Yeah, what is this thing gonna cost? No price has been announced. That's a bad decision. They should have had the price ready for the reveal. That's dumb. There's no reason they shouldn't have the price ready already. That's dumb. It's a console from Valve that allows you to play PC games on your television. Yep. Okay. Here we go. So it's got 8 gigabytes of video RAM. So it is like an integrated, okay. The CPU is actually... The CPU's not terrible. I'm actually surprised they didn't go with a lower speed CPU. Supports 4K gaming at 60 FPS. Yeah, fucking right. Yeah, fucking right. My ass. Maybe with fucking frame gen on. Yeah, right. Christ. That's so fucking... That's not... There's no way. Maybe on, like, in indie games? Yeah. I want to say, first and foremost, the fact that it's based on FSR upscaling is fucking terrible. FSR upscaling looks like absolute dog shit. It's always the worst upscaling in any game. It looks terrible. Like, it is not at all an option anyone should be using. How much VRAM? 8 gigs. All the upscaling looks bad, native resolution or nothing. I think DLSS for most people is enough because it smooths out a lot of the graphics and makes it look clean. But FSR just looks really bad. FSR looks really bad. How does it look bad? I think so. With my experience with FSR to me always looks like it's like everything's over sharpened. With DLSS, it's like sometimes everything's over blurred. It's kind of weird. You need an AMD GPU to get the true power of FSR. Well, I mean, I've never had an AMD GPU, so maybe it's different with one of those, but I like they say ray tracing supported. Like, anyone's going to even use that if they want 60 FPS. So is this going to have the same? Yeah, essentially, chat, this is a PC. This little Steam box is going to be a PC. Like, it's going to have PC gaming, like, potential. But I like the interchangeable faceplates. It's such a fucking gimmick. Oh, do they show that here? Do they show the faceplate? It's such a gimmick. It's just so like, oh, you could change the front plate. Here's another one for $80. Like, there's no way they can sell this thing for more than like... I don't know, 700 maybe. I like how this down here says DisplayPort up to 240 hertz. Like this thing's going to even be sniffing 120 hertz. Get out of here. They're aiming way lower. Well, they're saying pretty close to PC entry level. Currently, PC entry level is like $800, $900. So I think it's going to be slightly below that. It's probably worth $199 at best, but they'll sell it for $399. Well, they're gonna up the price based off the fact that it's Steam, because they're not just selling the hardware, they're selling the value of being able to access the Steam library. They're selling the convenience of it because they know that there's a lot of they're not. Let me be clear and explain for Steam here, for Valve or whatever they want to call themselves. They are not trying to sell this to PC gamers. Okay? This is not for anyone that has or even has thought about getting a PC. This is not for them. This is for the people that have always been like, oh, I would never spend that much money on PC gaming. It's not worth it. I enjoy my 30 FPS on console. It's for those people that are like anti-PC gaming. This is like their like, what's the word? Like, this is their gateway drug. Essentially. This is what the new Xbox is going to be. I want you guys to know, this is what consoles will now be. There will not be another console that isn't like this. All consoles going forward are going to start to be mini PCs. They're going to still have the same operating software to run like a console, but they're going to be directed more towards like this kind of hardware. Valve is a gateway to gaming. Valve is absolutely amazing. What is that? This is Steam's new PC gaming console. Look at the VR. Yeah, I heard the VR is cool. I know it's wireless and it like connects. This is the fucking controller. I don't like this. I do not like this controller. I think the mouse pad shit is weird. Like this whole mouse pad thing is weird. It's not for me. How much is the controller? They haven't given any prices yet. I just think it's so weird. They stole the design of the PS5 controller. Kind of. Yeah, it's kind of. The shape of the controller is a little more narrow, but it's pretty much a PS5 controller. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty much the same kind of idea. Yeah. Okay, here we go. The Steam frame. So it is wireless. Okay. Eye tracking, yeah. So you got these controllers. So I'm assuming you're going to be able to actually play with this like like any game you could just put in the VR headset and just watch. Apparently Hades 2 is a verified game going to be working in it. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. The new VR headset can run up to 1440p, 90 hertz. That's pretty good. For a VR headset, that's pretty solid. Wow. What up, Kathos? I mean, the fact that it's wireless is already a big selling point for a lot of people. But wait, you'll be able to download games directly onto the frame itself and install them using a micro SD card, so there's no system needed to connect to the... Wait, what? So the VR headset is going to be able to be its own console alone without any PC needed? That's kind of cool. Okay, that's actually cool. Can you get Wii Sports on it? I think one of the first games they should come out for this is a Wii Sports equivalent. I think that would be the best decision they've ever made. Make a Wii Sports equivalent that is full VR that you use the controllers for. That would be one of the best decisions they ever made. That thing's going to cost so much money. Yeah, I mean, what's the price of like what's even the VR headset market right now? Because I know a PSVR 2 is like $600. What's like the top MetaQuest right now? Like, yeah, this is probably going to be closer to $1,000. Like, this is probably going to be like an $800, $900 thing. What's the FPS on the MetaQuest 3? I want to see your specs. Okay, so the MetaQuest 3 actually has kind of the same thing. But I don't think it has its own operating software. So the MetaQuest 3 is not... You still have to connect that to something to use it, right? It's not like its own thing. Yeah, so this is probably going to be like an $800 headset. Quest 3 can work on its own? Oh, okay. The software sucks. So it'll probably be like 600, somewhere between 700 and 800, I think. You think that's worth it? Absolutely fucking not. No. Absolutely. I'm not spending that much money on a VR headset. No way. They're getting better, though. I will say that. They're getting better. Like, it's getting to the point where the quality is like, it's tempting, right? It's tempting, but like, it's not there yet, personally. Thank you for allowing us to do fat jokes. You're my antidepressant. I appreciate that. Thank you, man. I'm glad you enjoy it. Yeah, I don't know. Do you use contacts? No, my eyes are 20/20 vision. Perfect vision. Which is kind of crazy. What up, Lion? I wonder, you know what I find interesting about this? Like, Steam, the Steam machine, like the Steam console, I was just thinking about this. They are like, you want to know why I know they're directing this towards dads? Because they're talking about 4K gaming. Most gamers don't care about 4K gaming. And I feel like a lot of the developers don't realize this. Like, I feel like most gamers are okay with playing on like 1080p, 1440p because it'll have more frames. Like, 4K gaming is cool. It's nice. But like, why would I want to play on 4K gaming for like half the frames? It's not that nice. You know what I mean? At least personally, I'm pretty sure from all the people I know that game, none of them play at 4K. They immediately turn that off the second they get the console. So Okay, hold on. Apparently, it has the potential to run Cyberpunk at a double frame rate compared to PlayStation 5 and Series X. So they're saying Cyberpunk can run at 120 FPS. I mean, if they can run Cyberpunk at 120 FPS at like 1080p, Cyberpunk's a pretty demanding game. That's if that's the case, that's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive. Are you looking at games? We've been talking about the new Steam console. Would you get one of these just to test them out? Well, I mean, I'm not going to buy it just to test it out, right? But like, you know, if I ever had like a partnership to like play test one of them, I probably would. Cyberpunk should be able to run at 300 FPS at least. Brother, I don't even think a 5090 can run Cyberpunk at 300 FPS at max. Are you insane? Maybe with frame gen. But
At Give Bushayap Super. Chatted $5. Oh boy. I sure hope this is Funky House. I says with excitement. Little did I know, it was Evil House, and I was about to get touched by Evil Demon.
I appreciate it, man. Speaking of an evil house with an evil demon, you know what I rewatched today? I rewatched the first It from like the recent It movies. I forgot how good that movie was. Dude, I forgot how good it was. Like, oh my God, that movie was so good. Like, I remember it was like a good movie, but like over time, I forgot how good it was. Like, it was so good. The haunted house scene. Yeah, the house scene was so good, man. When he goes like, when he was like crawling out of like the fridge and he was like contorting his body. It was, dude, so good. Any prices yet? Seems L estimates. So there's no prices. And that was my first concern with this. They should have had a price ready to go. You know? Especially with the fact that this comes out early 2026. Like, I don't want to alarm you guys. There's less than 55 days until 2026. I do appreciate it though.
Super
Thank you, man.
$2. Dude, I rewatched the first Paranormal Activity.
Man, there's a fucking series. Paranormal Activity is goated. So good. The GameCube Steam Box was said to be the equivalent to a 7600 XT GPU. Okay, let's see then. Let's see. If it's the equivalent to a 7600 XT, let's see some benchmarks. Let's see. So hypothetically, wait, but it's not though, right? Because it's going to have even less. It's going to have even less RAM or video RAM. Because the 7600 XT has 16 gigabytes. It's going to have 8. Okay, but just hypothetically, let's see. So for Expedition 33, 1440p on max graphics, you're looking at 42 FPS. I mean, it's not terrible. Can I mute this? Need the fucking music. Oh, it's not to do multiple games? Okay, hold on. Is there one that does multiple games? Oh, here we go.
And welcome back to another benchmark. Today
Show the games. Don't care. So this is going to be what's expected to be on the new Steam console? Yes. So Assassin's Creed Shadows. Okay. On high graphics with FSR and frame gen. Oh, this guy uses frame gen. You know what I just thought of? So a lot of console gamers don't realize this, but they're constantly playing with input lag, and you don't realize this until you play on PC. Do you think console gamers moving over to a PC, like mini PC, playing with the frame gen input lag, do you think they'd even notice it? Because they're so used to already playing with input lag? I wonder. Because maybe that wouldn't even be a problem for them. Now that I think, like, when you think about it, there's no input lag. There absolutely is input lag. If you compare a PC gaming experience to a console gaming experience, you will notice the input lag and it will ruin it forever. Dude, there is, you just don't realize it. You're not on the ARC train like everyone else. I've never been a fan of extraction shooters. So, no, not really. Frame gen has slightly more input lag. Okay, so well, let's just hypothetically, right? This is 1440p. This is the GPU equivalent that's going to be in the new Steam console. Let's just go through and see this. I mean, Wukong playing at 74 FPS. Let me make this smaller so you guys can see it. Wukong at 74 FPS is pretty good. Can I just make this like theater mode? Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's what we want to see. Let me just center that for you guys. Make it smaller. Okay, hold on. That should be good. You guys should be able to see that. Okay, so this is Wukong at 70 FPS. I mean, that's kind of good. It kind of depends on the game. If you're playing a turn-based game or something with slow game pace, no big deal. For expert latency, yeah. Wukong, I wouldn't want to. CS. Wait, you can play Counter-Strike at 300 FPS on this GPU? Oh my god. Is Counter-Strike made to like run on a potato or something? That's crazy. That's crazy. Cyberpunk. Okay, this is no frame gen, high graphics with FSR upscaling on 1440p. And it's looking at like 90 FPS. Maybe I've underrated this console a bit. Hold on a minute. Maybe I've underrated this this GPU potential a bit. Hold on. So realistically, right? If you're playing on 1440p at 90 FPS, if you switch that shit to like 1080p, you might be able to get like closer to like 120, which that guy did say it has the potential to do double the performance of Xbox and PlayStation. So I guess that adds up actually. Doesn't your PC already do like 300 FPS on most games? It depends if they're well optimized or not. People still get excited about hardware specs. It's just a means to an end playing a game. Well, no, we're discussing the new Steam console. You've missed a lot of context. We're discussing the new Steam console and whether it's worth it or not. So we're kind of going through and seeing what the FPS would be on like an equivalent. If it costs $499 or $599, it'll be an Xbox upgrade. I don't think, because of the performance I've seen so far, I don't think they're going to be able to sell it for less than the Xbox. Now, is there the potential that Steam sells it for a major loss because it will put more people into the Steam ecosystem and get them more money because there's more players buying games? That is a very good possibility. They could sell these consoles at a loss just for the sake of getting more people to buy things from Steam. But, you know, we'll see. Would you even be able to mod this? Probably not. You probably wouldn't be able to mod this. I think the only way you'd be able to mod this is if... Well, actually, now that I think about it, I wonder if you could run games on an external SSD. Because if you think about it, if you're able to run games off of an external SSD, you could mod the game files on a PC and then run it on the mini PC. So hypothetically, the potential for it is still there. It just has extra steps. But Cyberpunk, that's impressive. Okay, what else we got here? Days Gone. You know why Days Gone has way less performance? This game has so many zombies rendered in at once. It's actually insane. Like literally thousands of zombies all rendered in across the map all at once. Actually insane. What else we got? Forza? Yeah, Forza's really well optimized. What up, JJ? The Xbox is $1,200, and I think the console that's smaller than Banana's cheaper plus Valve. So that's the new Xbox, though. The current Xbox is like $700. You can get one of the external GPUs too for this. Ooh, interesting. Do you think this is more likely to be worth the purchase? We won't know until we see the price. If they keep this somewhere between $600 and like $750, this is very worth it. Yes. Yes. You can buy a Series S for $250. Not anymore. They actually increased the price. What does a Series S go for now? So it's $449 Canadian. So let me do the currency transfer. It's about $320 now. So they upped the price a little bit. Is an Xbox increasing the price of all their consoles? They already did. They already did. What a terrible game to test graphics on. Forza? Forza has great graphics. I don't know what you're talking about. Ghost of Tsushima? This game was so well optimized. Yeah, this game was great. Ghost of Tsushima is really well optimized. Interesting that God of War is tougher. Zane, you also have to think about the cooling on it. That's another thing, right? I wonder how the inside of it is, like, how is it relying on the one single fan? Because, like, if you look at the Steam machine, right, it has one giant fan on the back. Is it relying on the one fan to cool the whole thing? Because that's kind of, ooh, I don't know about that. This thing's gonna cook. Like, this thing is going to be steaming when it's playing some of these games. So, like, this thing's gonna be, you're not gonna want to touch this thing after playing it. This thing's gonna be hot. Uses a power brick and not an internal power supply. Oh, you can tell it uses a power. I literally guarantee this is going to use a power brick. There's no way it doesn't. There is literally no way this doesn't use a power brick. It has to. There's no way. How much is an Xbox? You already looked at it, man. The cheapest Xbox is $320 for the Series S. Isn't a Series X like almost $600? $729.99. $729.99. Oh, it's about $500. Yeah. Valve's gonna kill Xbox. They have the potential. Like, I'll say this, right? If Valve undercuts this by like $50 to $100 of the consoles in the market right now, we could be potentially seeing the Steam player base go from like 50 million players to like 150 million. Like, if they undercut them by a slight amount, this could be massive. This could literally kill console gaming. Because think about it like this. You can now play PC games without having to incorporate or interact with the PC part. Like, it's just like Steam Big Picture mode. So it basically plays itself like a console. Right? What the fuck is that? What is that tiny? Is that a micro SD card slot? What is that? Yes. Interesting. SD slot for expanded storage. I mean, surely I mean, surely this will be able to be used with an external SSD as well, right? Surely. There's no way they lock it to having to get their SD cards for the fucking expanded storage, right? That'd be crazy. Do you think the console comes with a controller? I would assume so, right? I would assume the console would come with one of their controllers. I would hope so. It won't come with a controller? Okay, so that actually makes me think it's going to be cheaper then. If it doesn't even come with a controller, it's probably going to be a little cheaper then. That's kind of funny. You could just use your other console controllers with it. No, I know, but like the fact that it's like, it's a PC. No, it's not. It's a Steam console. It's not actually able to function like a PC. It's not a PC at all. This is essentially like, what's the other one that they tried to make that was for cloud gaming? Do y'all remember the what the Ally? No, it was like, I think it was Amazon that made it. The Stadia. Google, yeah, the Stadia. So it was like the base of the thing was like a tablet almost, right? It had like the tablet kind of UI, and you could like play cloud games. So actually, I can show you what the console is going to look like. Let me see here. Let me bring it up. I have no idea how to activate this, but I'll find out. Chat, does anybody know how to... Oh, wait, I found it. Wait, no, I didn't. How do I activate Steam? There it is. This is what the consoles... Why am I on the store? The fuck? You want to see what the console is going to look like when you load it up? This. This is what the console is going to look like when you load it up. It's going to look like this. This is Steam Big Picture mode. So you're going to go over here. There's going to be a menu, and you can click store, and it takes you to the store. Now, they're probably going to optimize this UI so it's not as zoomed in, but this is essentially what it's going to be. It's going to be like a console, but Steam. If that makes sense. It's Steam Big Picture mode. Yeah. Why would they even have this? So Steam Big Picture mode, the reason they have this is for dads that have their PCs hooked up to their TV. So if you have like a fucking PlayStation controller, you can have it set up where if you push the PlayStation button, it automatically brings this up on your PC. And then you could like play this. You can like play games in Steam and like close games or like change games from never having to leave this. So you can control the entire Steam OS using a controller. They have desktop mode on the Steam Deck. Yeah, but it's not going to be the same as the Steam Deck. It's not going to be like the Steam Deck. This is actually going to be way different than the Steam Deck. I mean, based off the information we have, right? But it's basically a Steam console. Yeah. This looks pretty good, actually. I mean, this is just basically Xbox, right? This is just console. Like this is like the tablet console like UI. It's running the exact same OS that's on the Steam Deck. I think it's going to be like the Steam Deck, but far stronger. That's all. I think the Steam Deck is a little too advanced for the people they're trying to market this towards. But I'm getting the VR headset. Yeah. I mean, if you're into VR, it's going to be cool. Like from what I can see, the new Steam VR headset is probably going to be the best VR headset. Most people just stay in gaming mode. Yeah. What do you think of the Steam frame? It's going to kill Quest Pro. Oh, we were just talking about that. Yeah. It's going to be the best VR headset you can get for sure. It's going to be the best VR headset on the market for sure. 100%. Does the jersey behind fit you? It does. Yeah. That's right. What games are even on PC that you can't get on console? I mean, Tarkov's a big one. Star Citizen's another one. Ooh, that's actually going to be interesting. Are you only going to be able to play games that are on Steam? So, like, if a game's on Epic Launcher only, are you fucked? I didn't even think of that. You can play it on the Steam Deck, so you're probably going to be able to play it on this. Okay. Wonder how that would work. What games aren't on Steam? Oh, plenty of games. I know one for sure that I know is not on Steam, that I'm mad that's not on Steam. Alan Wake 2. I had to go to Epic Launcher to play Alan Wake 2. I was fucking pissed. I was like, I want to play this on Steam. And they were like, nah, you're playing this on Epic Launcher. And I was like, there's some bullshit. There's some bullshit. How many times a year do you shit yourself? Is once a year a good amount asking for help? Well, it depends on what. It depends. I think when it comes to shitting yourself, it depends on how. I mean, everyone has, randomly, like you ate something and it's, it's not sitting well in your stomach. You think it's a fart and all of a sudden you feel something warm on your ass and you're like, uh-oh, that wasn't a fart. I mean, that's different than like you fundamentally just not getting up to go to the bathroom and just dropping a log in your drawers. Like that's different, you know? Are your eyeglasses fake? What? What eyeglasses? Are you okay? Are you good? I don't wear eyeglasses, bro. How will the Steam machine impact sales of hentai games? You know what? That's a good point. Console gamers are going to have access to so many Gooner games. Oh my goodness. Dude. They are going to absolutely explode in sales. And these are like 20 years of Gooner games that have just been piling up in this library that console gamers haven't had access to. Hentai will go through the roof? Yeah. That's crazy. Do you know any other games that are only on PC? Well, I don't think Water Park Simulator's on console. That's a good one. I'm trying to think of games that I've played. I think Water Park Simulator is not on console. I mean, there's Tarkov. That's a big one. What else? What else is PC only? Rust? Are you sure? I thought Rust went to Xbox. Yeah, I thought Rust went to Xbox. It's basically going to mean the access to indie games. Yeah. Well, Hades 2. Isn't Hades 2 only on the Nintendo Switch 2 on console? Isn't it exclusive to the Nintendo Switch? Yeah, it is. You can't play Hades 2 on a PlayStation or Xbox, but you can play Hades 1. But it is on PC. That's so weird. The Switch is not a console. I mean, it kind of technically is, but I get where you're coming from with the Switch hate. Don't worry. Every single hate that people have for the Switch is 100% valid and warranted. As someone who owns a Switch 2, it's very valid to hate on the Switch. 100%. Absolutely valid. See you every night at Doomscroll before I go to bed. I hope you have a wonderful night. Thank you, Meg. Thank you. Pay your taxes. Yeah, you don't want to be wanted by the IRS, bro. In a way, you're like Batman doing research and setting up contingency plans here, looking badass, looking up stuff on your PC. I guess so, man. Is the Switch too bad? No, Nintendo just doesn't really make that many good games. Like, I feel like over the years, Nintendo has gotten so lazy. Like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. What do you mean? Games are great? They're not, though. Like, the fact that a Nintendo Switch 2 didn't launch with its own version of Wii Sports that's like higher quality is fucking crazy. Nintendo before would have never done that. Like, it's fucking crazy. You don't like Splatoon? I've never actually played Splatoon. It just doesn't look like something I have interest in it. The Switch has a Wii Sports? Yeah, but it's old and dog shit. They should have had a Switch 2 Sports ready to go. The Switch 2 launch has been completely dog shit. Let's go through their fucking games. Donkey Kong, okay, that's probably a fine game. Probably it's a fine game, okay? Nothing crazy, but it's fine. Mario Kart World was a downgrade from Mario Kart 8. It was mid. A lot of people overglazed that game. It was mid. Pokemon. I played that whole fucking game, chat. I played that entire Pokemon game. I did everything in that game. That game was so bad. And the mid Kirby game. I haven't played the Kirby game yet. You liked the game? I gave it a 6 out of 10. Here's the thing with me. I like the Pokemon gameplay loop of just battling with Pokemon, evolving them, leveling them up, catching them. Like, I like that gameplay loop. So it's really hard for them to fuck that up. But the overall story and the overall world itself was so bad that it was like such a downgrade. So Kirby's good. Is it? What up, Governor? Zane's looking super ripped and jacked in that muscle tee. Gave me a chubber. Appreciate that, Mike. Thank you, man. You play Dark Souls? Yeah, we're going to switch to Dark Souls real quick here soon. Yeah. And then we're going to play it for the rest of the night. That's the plan. That's the plan. I do admit after beating ZA that it desperately needs someone working on voice acting. Well, what I don't understand is how can they make Cyberpunk run on a Nintendo Switch 2 at like 30 FPS, but they can't make a Pokemon game that looks remotely decent at 60 FPS. I don't want to hear any excuses from these companies. They can do better than that. Like, the game is so mid. And I don't even think they care to make it not mid. Because they know the shit eaters that are their fans will buy it anyways. And people and the streamers will buy it to play it because it's shit. Like, they'll hate play it. I was about to roast you. Then you see you're playing Dark Souls. Yeah, we're going to continue our Dark Souls marathon. Shout out New Era for making good hats. Yep. W New Era, man. What game are you on in your marathon? Dark Souls 3. We're almost complete. We're almost done the trilogy. We just have to do, all that's left is we have to do the dragon area and then the DLCs, and then we're done. We beat the game last night. So you're looking skinnier than tomorrow, man. Well on you, bro. Thank you, man. Have you beat it before? Well, I played Dark Souls 3 like a long time ago for the first time, back on like a Xbox, but I haven't played on PC yet, so we're getting around to that now. Okay, you gonna switch? You gonna restart the stream? Yeah. So every time we switch games on the channel chat, we restart the stream. I'll let the super chat go.
Strategic Canadian super chatted $2. Seaman again.
I appreciate that, strategic. Thank you, man. Okay, so if you want to see Dark Souls, make sure to subscribe, and the stream will restart in just a minute here. Have you played the DLCs before? I did, but I don't really remember them, like, at all. I remember the final bosses of the Ring City, but I don't really remember the actual DLC itself, so this will be a good experience. There's fan-made Pokemon games with 2 to 3 people that look so much better than the new Pokemon ZA. Yeah. Okay, chat. If you want to see me play Dark Souls 3, the stream will restart in a sec, so make sure to subscribe to get the notification. If you don't get notification, just check my channel and you'll see the stream there. I'll see you all in just a sec here.